So when you move to paperless warehouse operations, you improve your bin level inventory accuracy. You optimize your inward and outward operations. You uplift your order fulfillment rate and reduce your order processing time. That is a very, 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 one more very to emphasize that it's a very important metric. You enhance your operational visibility end to end because you have data. You have data to act upon. You have data to decide what is good and what is not good. You have data to improve the efficiency, to improve the operational visibility as well. Achieve bin level inventory accuracy of more than 99.3%. Now, this is not a random number. This is something which people have been able to achieve, and this is what is a standard industry metric when we talk of professional warehouse management. You are able to save your manpower cost by 30%. Hello. I mean it. You are able to save your manpower cost by 30%. This doesn't mean that you'll be firing 30% of your people, but you'll be able to utilize those 3 out of 10 people into processes where you need more manpower. What and how does EasyCom enable paperless adoption? EasyCom gives you an Android-based warehouse management system app, an Android-based WMS app. Now, this app can run on multiple handheld terminal brands, which support to simplify your daily operations across multiple processes. And this app is intuitive and easy to use. Anybody who uses WhatsApp will be able to use this app. This app will guide you step by step for each and every process. You are not at the mercy of some trainer. You are not at the mercy of your support guy. The app will guide you how to execute a certain process. There is, minimal training required for adoption into your team and your people. And interestingly, there is no cap on number of devices you can use in your warehouse. You can granularly define, okay, if there is a picker, he gets only to see what, that he can only see the screens which help him do the picking. If there's a put away guy, he will only see those functionalities. Granular user level access can be defined. And the most important part of any tech product is whether it has continual app upgrades or not. This is very important point. Why do I talk about it? Is unless the app upgrades and adopts to the requirements of the industry and the business, it is not fruitful for you. How has your journey with EasyCom been so far? How did you end up signing for EasyCom and how much time, etc.? Why did you go with EasyCom? So 9 years into the e-commerce business.
Yes.
And why EasyCom is the question to you?
So I think both sides were at the right place at the right time. I would say that, right? And I think EasyCom was there typically to address certain pain points. That's one way to look at it. So obviously, it's not that 9 years into this business and we didn't have a WMS sort of a solution with us. We were working with a platform.
Right.
So in our case, we were already working with another established player though. So there were certain challenges that we were facing. And that's where I remember me and the team got into conversation with you. And we took off in November 2022. I was very clear in my head that's going to take a couple of months before everything is going to settle down. At that point of time, app was not in reckoning. HHTs definitely were not. We are not even privy to that, to be honest to you. We took a leap of faith basis certain experiential learning which were there. We were wanting to have an agency or a service provider who was willing to give us the 24/7 support. Without that, we knew the things are going to be very difficult for us. Because remember, business is not about BU days alone. It's also about those peak days wherein there could be inventory lag, there could be order lag, there could be hazard other issues which typically can create a lot of stress points, right?
So what made you adopt the WMS app and the handheld terminals into your warehouse operations? Why did you decide to go paperless? What was the reason for it? And how has been the experience so far?
So, Nikhil, first and foremost, I think it was a very strong pitch by you in particular and EasyCom, overall to come back and say, look, this is going to make a difference. And the way we were transacting with you and were getting engaged, we knew that it's not good. Just, it's not something which is about CapEx typically. It's something that's going to deliver us the results. With this scale that we were looking at, to get into a situation wherein because of error or because of, any laxity, a picker goes and typically scans the same product twice over, and we get into a situation where it's a double inventory at the end of the day. Right. So the advantage with serialized inventory is you get to know where it's sitting typically, and then the errors don't happen typically in terms of the reco, and secondly also in terms of double scanning and all of that put together. So let me tell you how it does happens also, by the way, just to let you know. So there are about 16 to 17 pickers who get into the hub in the morning. 11 of them typically use these devices, like as you can see. 5-6 of them typically hold the devices, the Androids, your own personal phones. The good part about the app and HHTs or the tech piece is scalable. There is no limitation in terms of how many that you can use per client. These Androids work almost as well as these HHTs. So the need of serialized inventory to have accuracy, high RAs, the cycle count giving us the right this thing, and the whole thing of why should we not move with the world? Should a footwear aggregator, one of the best and the biggest in the whole of North India, should not adopt it? So the other thought was paperless. So we wanted to be, again, go green, typically, why waste paper? And as it is, we're adding to accuracy. So the fundamentals are so correct. Also, in the earlier regime, while we were anyway sort of dabbling with the serialized inventory, the issue was that the picker would go inside, he would come back with whatever number of pairs he has. There was lesser accountability. Now, once the picker moves, gets into the right bin, scans it, there's auto confirmation there and then. You have this, the label being generated in absolutely fewer seconds, which means that we are actually sending what's being required by the customer. There is lesser chance of anything else going, which in turn means lesser RTVs. Secondly, your performance metrics are going to improve. So from my side, it's a lot of vote of confidence, and I'm thankful to my team. I'm thankful to everybody who contributed in helping us to take this decision. So we like to be a very, very happy lot adopting this new tech piece. So there we are.
Over here, if you see, you can see the overall IRA after doing all the cycle counts. I believe Viraj is currently somewhere at 97.3 or 4 accuracy currently. They have done one round of cycle count. So this is it.